Okay, so Mahesh, Karthik, with your permission, can we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. Uh, my name is Rajnish Shirsat. I am the host for the evening for this wonderful occasion of the book launch. Uh, I represent my publishing company with my colleague Swapnali also over here, which is named as Book My Story. Uh, to give you a very short introduction about what we do, how we do. We are book publishers, we are book creators, as well as book marketers. Can I request everyone else to go on mute so that we can talk at the right time? Thank you so much. So we are in the business of creating books, publishing, and even marketing them on a global scale. We specialize into dealing with a lot of business professionals, business owners, coaches, and consultants who are very keen to put their thoughts into a book. So we help them in three models where one is a supplied content, second is where we coach them to write and publish the book, and third is where we do the entire book writing as well, from the ghost writing, publishing to marketing. So those are the three broad models what we have. And we are doing this for the last 30 years. We are in this line and our books are spread all across the globe today. So that's a short introduction. Feel free to go through our website. In a short while, I will share the website link also. So today we are here to, to celebrate. I will use the word celebrate for the book launch of Mahesh and Karthik. If I can just give a brief introduction, the title and name is PRINCE2 7th edition of the Practitioner Certification. The authors are Mahesh Deosthale and Karthik Tava. A short introduction of the authors. Mahesh has 29 years of working experience for tier 1 organizations in global IT services industries. Mahesh is an approved trainer from Axels UK for PRINCE2 version 7 and PRINCE2 Agile for Foundation and Practitioner levels. Karthik is a certified PRINCE2 practitioner and project lead with over 7 years of experience managing IT projects across global markets. He holds an MSc in project management from London. He's currently based in London, so he's here joining us from London itself. And he specializes in Agile, Scrum, Lean, and Waterfall methodologies to drive successful project outcomes. What the book is all about, I must say that it has been a great making for us also because it's a very technical IT project-based book, and it was a wonderful journey with Mahesh and both Karthik in the thick of the action. Something which we have also personally learned a lot about how to craft your skills into a very successful business model. So it's a great book, I must say. This book contains a collection of questions, answers, and rationales behind those answers. The primary objective is to assist individuals in preparing for the PRINCE2 version 7 practitioner level certification examination. Candidates are strongly encouraged, they give this very distinctly, to refer to the official Prince version 7 manual for comprehensive study and preparation for the certification exam. So that's another very clear message given by Mahesh and Karthik to everyone. While the practice tests in this book are designed based on the pattern of real exams, they are neither endorsed by nor affiliated with Axels or any other governing body responsible for the PRINCE2 methodology yet. These are developed based on their personal experience and feedback from others. So it's a book of a great culmination of their experience, I can say, and something which the IT sector professionals would be very keenly observing and waiting to read this book. So your search actually ends today. This is a great addition to their skills. So PRINCE2 and all other mentioned names are protected, branded, and these are trademarks which are owned. Uh, I take this opportunity now to welcome Anand Patil. He is our chief guest for the evening today. A big round of applause for him. Uh, a short note about Anand. Anand is an executive coach with 4 decades of experience in global industries. He also delivers corporate coaching and trainings. As a management consultant and mentor, Anand is a growth enabler for professionals and business owners. Bringing the best fit combination of training, coaching, and mentoring, Anand helps businesses to grow their top and bottom lines. I think, Anand, we would love to hear more from you. I'm sure we are dying to hear But if we can start with, why we have gathered here today, if we can slowly reveal the book, I think that is the moment which we all have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the book from Mahesh and Karthik Tawa. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anand. Thank you, Rajneesh.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anand. I will switch to Mahesh and Karthik now. Welcome, Mahesh. Welcome, Karthik. I want to start with both of you all one by one, but please share some journey about writing this book. I'll start with you, Mahesh, first.
Thank you, Rajneesh, and thank you, Anand, for actually publishing the book now. It has been fantastic thing. So, I'm really happy and grateful that you, Vivek sir, you are here. You have joined us. Anand, thank you for unveiling this book. It started way back in 2005, 2006 when I was part of Mugda's team, and at that point of time I was pretty junior, and Mugdha and the delivery leadership, they actually took an exception and encouraged me, approved me to take the PRINCE2 Foundation exam at that point of time. Of course, it was not version 7, it was the earlier version of it. And, I was not even a manager at that point of time. But then, with the encouragement from Mugdha and the leadership team of Mastec, I did my PRINCE2 Foundation certificate at that point of time. And since then, it will be very soon, 20 years, I'm in love with PRINCE2. I did got trained in PMP, but then I never went for that. I still am following PRINCE2. I did my practitioner after that, and I kept on renewing it. And then, this time with version 7, with Kapil coming into picture, and Kapil gave me some good suggestions and what is happening in the market. And he encouraged me to become the approved trainer also. And he supported me a lot. So Kapil works with Knowledgeon, and one of those institutes where I am associated with. And then that's how I got approved trainer for this thing. Now, sometime back in 2019, for the earlier version of PRINCE2, I had created 2 books, one for Foundation and one for Practitioner. And it has been always a demand through the participants of the trainings that there are not much or there are not many mock tests available for PRINCE2 Practitioner. First of all, implementation is not that easy. There are some complexities involved, understanding the framework and the technicalities of it. And then there are guidelines from Axels and PeopleCert on how the test should be created, right? So I wanted to give this very realistic experience to my participants. So it took a little while for me and Karthik to come up with this book. But then, thanks to you, Karthik, you did the heavy lifting, and you have done a fantastic job. We already have received a 5-star rating on Amazon, Rajneesh. People are already buying it, and they are giving the review also. So that was a pretty surprise for us, and Karthik did mention it. He noticed it. So I think we are all set for a good material, and maybe it's. I think no, this is good. This is good time. So
Mahesh, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is in terms of I could sense the passion which you both have. I remember the day when we first met, and that Starbucks coffee corner also. I remember when you actually briefed me about this entire thing. So any challenges which you came across? Really.
I would say challenges in terms of fitting this mock exam into the exact guidelines given by PeopleCert. Right? And I have mentioned this on the book also, that I'll be reaching out to PeopleCert for whatever the kind of the endorsement or the approval they can do. Right. So that is one thing. Second thing, definitely the second version of or the next edition of this is in the pipeline. Because right now what you see is there is only one test, or one mock exam which is there. I already am getting inquiries. People are asking, whether I can, like, they can get, some more tests for practice. So the base contents are ready again now. I would like to collaborate with Karthik, and we'll be definitely having the second version of this.
Sure, sure. So, Karthik, all yours. The stage is yours now. Would love to hear from you. And, you guys are giving some extraordinary energy over here, I must say, because the kind of passion Mahesh every time talks about his subject is, very inspiring. So, I would love to hear from you, Karthik. I'm sure the audience is waiting for you now.
Thank you so much, Rajneesh, and thank you so much everyone for joining here. And special thanks to Mahesh sir who given me a chance for this. So before entering into the genre for a minute, I had interacted with Mahesh sir since October 2024. So to upgrade knowledge, I have been interacted with him. So it's a great journey. With the first introduction call only, he given me some projects to work with him. So based on my knowledge and experience. So this is the basic which I have been interacting with Mahesh sir. So coming to this preparation, it's like a journey filled with my passion. In 2016, I started as an associate with an Accenture. So from there itself, I moved to team leadership role, moved to next management levels in short span of a time. So from that time itself, I'm passionate about the project management. So everyone is telling AI is coming, AI is coming. If AI is coming also, no one will replace the project management in the entire world across the globe. Without the human being, project management is not going to be happen. That's for sure. So coming to the book journey, having worked industry for 7 years around me. So before coming to UK, I have been working across the multiple MNCs with Pro Tech, Mahindra, Global Logic Technologies, which is a Hitachi group, and Accenture. So I work with across global clients, Google, Uber, Apple, Snapchat, TomTom, here. So this all comes with filled with one sort of energy for me. So while studying guides and theoretical materials are widely available, but why we have decided to launch this book is September 2023 onwards, PRINCE2 version 7 got launched in the market. But I'm sure that still it's been 1 year, 6 months we have been finished. There is no mock examination paper available in any institute across the globe.
Oh, really?
So that is a mains, yes, across the globe. I'm sure that. So this is when we thinking about with Mahesh sir, so we got to come with this thing to help the professionals to crack the PRINCE2 certification examination. So I also face the situation while doing my examination preparation. So this is the main thing which I have come across to be a part of this book. And this is going to be added my profile also. And adding to this, I am already Masters of Science in Project Management from London with a distinction awarded from University of Northampton recently.
Sure.
So coming to challenges, which I have faced, the challenges mainly thing is to present the material accurately with respect to the Axels standards. So preparing this book is not at all easy. It took approximately for my I'm a part of this book, including Mahesh sir, approximately 60 days of a time we spent nearly.
Oh, okay.
So including our works and parallelly we spent 60 days. So we have aligned all these things with the PRINCE2 version 7 content, and we given the proper explanation, and we given all the 70 questions with all multiple option explanations we given that. So which option is suitable, which option is not suitable also we given the particular explanation over here. So I'm sure that whoever going to take this book, 100%, they are going to crack the PRINCE2 certification examination.
Sure.
So additionally, structuring this content is required more research and evaluation. So despite these challenges, finally the big day is happening today. It's going on live in couple of it's going to be live on a couple of hours.
Sure.
So we are selling across the markets now.
Super. Wonderful.
Rajnish, I would like to add one thing here.
Yes, yes,
Why
Mahesh.
Prince2? I can see some of my colleagues and friends who are from not from this area or this specialization. So, why Prince2 is so important? Because Prince2 is a de facto project management methodology across UK, Europe, Australia, Singapore. I would say India is divided 50-50 between Prince2 and PMP. So whoever wants to work as a project manager, project coordinator, or get into those shoes in across all these geographies, for them it is a mandate to get this certification done.
Sure.
Right. That is what makes this certification very important. And as Karthik said, this is not an easy thing. It's a bit complex to crack the practitioner level examination, and that's how we got into this book.
So let me ask both the Prince. Sorry, you want to say something, Karthik?
So adding to Mahesh's point, seriously, Prince2 practitioner exam is like equal to the PMP level. And he said that now in India also Prince2 is consideration into the market. But mostly EU region, Canada region, Australian region, and UK region, Prince2 is the first certification if the person is going for the project management roles.
Okay.
And if you know PMP, yes, PMP, which is we are getting for PMI, which is from US based, equal to PMP. PMP is like a project management professional across, like we will get it from the real time experience. But Prince2, we can't get like similar to PMP. Prince2 is like a projects in controlled environments. It's by defining the name itself, it's a controlled environment.
Amazing.
So sure that India, it's already started, like Prince2 is already using that. In future, Prince2 is going to be India wide 100% mostly.
And that's very true experience. I had this KPMG consultants batch, and all of them they are working on central and state government of India projects for sustainability, and they were there to learn Prince2 because the project owners are asking to follow this kind of methodology.
So out of my curiosity, go ahead, Karthik. Go ahead.
Because like me and Mahesh also we got corporate trainings for Prince2 requirements like last 1 month back.
Okay.
So from India itself only.
Sure.
So now hand over to Rajneesh, sir.
Yeah. So out of my curiosity, actually, the question is for both the Prince over here. See, it's a natural progression that from a book, we also have the Kindle version, which we are going to unveil today. But are you all considering the LMS model also going forward? What are the plans like? Mahesh?
Yes, LMS is in the pipeline.
Okay.
LMS
so that's something which we all would be
a little early to say, but LMS is in the pipeline.
Sure. So thank you. I'll switch to our chief guest today, Anand Patil. Anand, please take us through about how you feel about the book, what the book is all about in your eyes, and how would it benefit the readers? You know Mahesh for a long time, even Karthik.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I have gone through this end to end. Okay. And what I like the most is the kind of efforts which have been put into this particular book and the way it has been based on the real life kind of a case study. Actually, no doubt it's a case study, it's an example, but you feel as if it's the real life kind of a stuff. That's what I like the most. Another most important part in the entire game is, as you also have said, and even Mahesh also said, Karthik also said, that there is no substitute for studying the study material which has been provided by Allos. Once you study that particular material, still you feel a lack of confidence. And that is where, to bridge that gap, this book will play a vital role. Because when you study this particular book, because that is where you get the incremental knowledge about project management pertaining to Prince2. Now, why this incremental knowledge is important? Because this is where actually the experience of these two Prince comes in the entire way. And without knowing about the experience part and how this particular stuff should be seen. Because when I have seen this particular question answers, I have seen every option which has been given. One option is right, even there the justification is given, and why others are not appropriate. I will not say they are incorrect. Why they are not appropriate, that actually creates a whole lot of difference in the entire book. Now, we spoke a lot about Prince2 versus PMP. Now, both the certifications are important when you go at the global. And as Karthik has rightly mentioned that yes, this particular book gets into Europe, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, whereas PMI goes across. But whatever be the case, once you get this particular certification, the certification per se will not give you the boost. But once you go through this particular question answers, and once you understand that okay, there is a gap, and that gap we are fulfilling. Now that fulfilled gap will give you a booster, and you are actually all the four engines you will be blasting, because all those engines are important. Because otherwise, what happens? You still feel that you can definitely not handle the situations or the risk part of it. So mere certification is not enough. But along with the certification, if you really go through these particular question answers, and that incremental learning is the whole differentiator. It's not that the number of tests you solve, but the test you solve and the incremental learning you get. And that is what precisely is the differentiator. And I would thank you, Mahesh, both for this particular stuff, because I'm actually floored by reading this particular all the entire book. Because from a student's perspective, I have read it. Even from a professional perspective, I have read it, and I have also read this particular book from project management perspective, and I found it on the spot. So I will definitely request people to consider this very, very seriously for cracking the examination. There will be multiple material available. I have not gone through the entire material, but this particular book I can very well suggest that yes, it has made a lot of sense to understand the whole game. Now, why I appreciate this particular book, Rajnish, one more thing is that project management is a sea of knowledge, and it's practically impossible for anybody to learn everything in 6 months. Your initial qualification, your experience, plus the study which you do for this particular certification, and after cracking the examination, the kind of a wide range of vision you get is actually a differentiator. And people start trusting you a lot. Whether you do a PRINCE2 certification or PMP certification, people will start putting a blind faith in you, saying that okay, yes, he's a professional, and if my project is in certified project manager's hand, it will definitely see a proper daylight. And that's what
Wonderful.
precisely is a differentiator. I wish both the people all the best. And Rajnish, wonderful job done along with Swapnali.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much
Thank
for
you.
inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Yeah, I mean, great words, Anand. Your encouragement is very much required. And I think the way Karthik put it, that this kind of content is possibly not available in the market. When I look at the book, honestly, even I feel that, it's a pocket dynamite, absolute pocket dynamite it's loaded with so many things, and the right eyes will actually notice it. So thank you. Thank you so much. I open the floor for the audience to, ask questions to Mahesh, to Karthik, and they can answer straight away here itself. So anyone coming forward, please go ahead. Yeah. Any questions from anyone? Feel free to ask Karthik or Mahesh.
Hey, hi, this is Umesh. Hi, Mahesh and Karthik. Congratulations. I
Umesh, we
work
can't
with,
see you. Sorry, we can't see you yet.
yeah, actually, I'm not on video. You want me to, because I'm logged in from mobile.
No
So,
worries. Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I worked with Mahesh a lot, when he was, working with me, and kind of, I definitely know the knowledge he possesses in terms of project management, and as you rightly mentioned in your talk about the passion, right, with which he talks about the overall project management, and he's I mean, I would say a kind of a real teacher. Correct. He was passionate about training the people. When he was working with me, he was passionate about coming up with different training programs and all that. I haven't seen the book, but I'm sure, as all people have mentioned, I think it must be kind of pointing out right question answers, giving the right analysis behind the correct answers. Correct. And definitely would be, I'll definitely, kind of read when I get a chance. But
Umesh, you will get a chance very soon. I'm talking with Ganesh.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Great. So
Thank
just
you.
one question from my side. I mean, I have heard about PRINCE2 PMP. I'm not quite following in the recent times, but how how these certifications or the overall syllabus and program is aligning with the agile world, or even from an a recent AI world and all that. Yes, it is not going to replace the project manager human part of it, but there are a lot of tools and techniques, and everything is changing, right? Everybody is even not even understood a little bit about what AI can do and what not, correct? But forget about AI. AI is just coming. But from an agile perspective, how do you see what changes they have done in terms of the content, the overall approach, how the project management is done? So, do you have some viewpoint on the same?
Yes. Can I go ahead, Karthik? So, Umesh,
Yeah.
PRINCE2, from its version 5, like two versions beforehand, like almost 15 years, 17 years back. Since then, this methodology is ready for Agile. When even the IT teams, IT companies were not talking about Agile projects were failing, PRINCE2 was ready for it. But then, because of the failure of the Agile projects due to wrong alignment or misunderstanding of Agile across the industry, PRINCE2 plus Agile never came up at that point of time. Now, in today's world, if you see, when the Agile has settled, there is another certification by PRINCE2 Agile Foundation and Practitioner. Correct. So while this book is talking about the PRINCE2 as methodology, as I said, it is still completely aligned with Agile. Whatever we want to do in Agile, PRINCE2 is already saying that, please do it. And then it supports also a lot of Agile ways of working are supported. They are already part of PRINCE2 as a methodology. So those two things are very much compatible. Now, second thing, you mentioned about AI coming in the market. So I don't know if you've seen that there is a robotic kitchen. Okay, and I've seen this video on the internet and on the WhatsApp University as well. But then, yes, there is this robotic kitchen. Correct? Like what you have to do is just open the containers, put the ingredients, put the spices, etc. Choose the dish which you want to cook, and in a few minutes you will get the dish ready. So everybody was, wow, there is this robotic kitchen. People are still ignoring the fact that somebody needs to put the ingredients in those boxes so that the robot can come and cook. Correct. So no matter how much AI it is, I am still an old school person. I am still an old school guy. I believe no replacement for the human capacity. But definitely the skills and the competencies required, they are going to change. There is no doubt about it. But then, it's like, picking up somebody from one place and putting them into other. That's how I see it.
Sure. Thank you, Mahesh. Thank you, Karthik, Umesh. Any other question from the audience?
Vivek, sir.
Oh, this is Vivek here. I don't have a question, but I want to congratulate both the people. You can't see me actually properly. I'm outside. So, but I thought whatever you can see, let's see me. And so I really congratulate Mahesh and the second is the PRINCE2, right? Karthik. The PRINCE2 is Karthik actually. The two Prince, which you I think you properly mentioned. So I both want to congratulate. I know how much efforts generally look to prepare a book and the kind of quality which I particularly know Mahesh working with me we have for so long time, and the kind of quality he talks about. So I have no second thought that this book will be a very big asset for the people who are aspiring for PRINCE2 certification. So I would like to congratulate both of them and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Vivek ji. Thank you so much. Any other question from anyone, or anyone wants to express their views? Feel free.
Hi, here. Am I audible?
Yes, Mumbai ji, go ahead.
Hi. I'm Mugdha, and I think it was really nice to see the kind of efforts and the thought process that has got behind in coming up with the book. I have been knowing Mahesh, and as he mentioned, we have studied actually Prince 2 initial exam
Foundation.
together. From there to this, it's a nice journey, and it gives me a sense of pride when I attend this particular session. All the best to Mahesh and Karthik. I'm sure you will continue your journey going forward.
Thank you so much, Mugdha, and I really appreciate you joining. I know Mugdha is she has a plaster on her leg, so
Oh,
she has to take the bed rest. But then,
oh my
Mugdha,
God.
thank you
But
so much for joining.
still,
Yeah,
thank you
she
so
joined.
much
Thank you
joining.
so
Yeah.
much, Mugdha.
I appreciate Mugdhaji. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
What you did in 2005, Mugdha, it has reached to this stage.
Yeah.
But seriously, through this call, I'm getting to know that connecting across the globe, leadership, project management leadership, and I'm just thinking how the Mahesh are remembering all the memories. Seriously, from 20 generations itself.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Hello,
Yes, please.
this is Shivani Devasare. Uh, let me congratulate Mahesh and Karthik. It's really wonderful. I mean, the commitment, interest, and dedication, as I've mentioned in the chat also. It's really wonderful to see him working day and night with his colleagues and students as well. A lot of passion you can see. So, hearty congratulations.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. All
Thank
the
you.
best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have put the
It's a
links to buy the paper. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Please
Ganesh.
go ahead, Ganesh.
Rajnish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, myself and Karthik, we are staying in same room only. That is, we are sharing in the same house. And actually, I know the passion and the effort he has showed all these months during this publication. So after his university work and after he is doing some part-time work also. After up to 6 o'clock, he will do the university work. After 6 o'clock, he will do the part-time, and he
Amazing.
will come by night 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and after that he will start working on this book. He up to morning 6 o'clock, then he will sleep, and then he will wake up and he goes to a university like that.
Oh my
He has
God.
showed really a good passion of all these for these last few months on this one.
Super.
Absolutely.
So
And I have experienced this.
yeah.
Sorry, I used to get message from Karthik like 7 a.m. India time, and imagine like 5 hours, so 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning in London. And then this was fantastic, Karthik.
Amazing. Amazing. So you have seen it very closely, Ganesh. You have seen it very closely.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm working here as a data engineering manager. So if whenever when by morning also I will see him, and when I'm seeing by night time, if I'm waking up by night 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, for that time also his room light will be visible, and he was working something on his
Wow.
laptop or something like that. Yeah.
Excellent.
So he really showed his passion all these months after his university work, part time, and each and everything. Yeah.
Amazing.
Congrats, Mahesh and Karthik, for this publication.
Super.
Yeah.
1 second, Rajnish.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much, Ganesh. I call him as Anna, like he's elder to me. I'm staying with him in London currently, and he's a British citizen. He's from our Indian itself only, and he's already working with as a development manager on data analytics and engineering in a British gas. And I'm seriously, he knows me how I spend much time. And Mahesh sir also said that when I sent a message to Mahesh sir, he said that Karthik, you're supposed to sleep on this time because that's a midnight for me, and Mahesh sir is early morning for them. So I manage 24 hours. I'm working in the university and working with some other work over here. And parallel, I'm working on this book. Parallel, I'm managing calls with my family every day because it's it's been 2 years I'm into UK. So I'm planning a vacation to in India mostly after a few months.
Right.
So this is let's see, finally the big day came. And I expecting Mahesh sir, we can work on few more projects, like few more books,
Yes.
because this came with an successful.
Right.
So if you work across more, we have already Rajnish already here. We can work with Rajnish for a long time.
Absolutely.
You know, the
And one
way
more
the way you guys are talking, I sometimes feel UK has 5 hours extra over there. You know, it's a 29-hour day over there, and we are like 24 hours only. Amazing. Hats off to both of you all, really, for the kind of efforts and passion which you guys are showing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really.
And one more thing also, I am lucky to meet Mahesh sir, and that too through virtual only we met in October through Upgrade Knowledge Herd.
Oh, okay.
I am happy. So I'm expecting this long-term relationship, Mahesh sir.
Sure.
So continues in the project management.
Once I catch hold of somebody and somebody works, then I don't leave that person. Don't worry.
So that's why Rajni sir, that's why I already given my contract with sharvagroup already. That's a lifetime contract.
Lovely, lovely. Any other question from the audience? Okay, so I have posted the links to buy the book from Amazon India, from the UK, from the US. I mean, any country, you can go to your respective Amazon and one can buy the book. You know, I will request, everyone who buys the book, first of all, even if you're downloading on Kindle or anywhere, take a picture, post it on Amazon, give a good rating, write a good review. And please send that video respectively to Mahesh or Karthik, who will then share with us, because this book needs to reach to a lot of people, needless to say. And I'm sure every buyer is going to find great value. They are going to find this pocket dynamite really very, very useful. So that's my request. Before we close, Anand, quick word from you. Mahesh, quick word from you, and Karthik before we can close this session today. Yes, Anand.
So it's a wonderful journey which I could clearly see from both these prints. And thanks for giving me an opportunity to host or not host to actually reveal this particular book and to say something that project management will always go. It's a backbone. Whichever technology will come, whichever methodology will come, it doesn't matter. And I don't see much impact will happen on project management. Only thing is that you will get the information and data served on the platter. So you will go and scale heights and can easily handle a big size project, a volume of projects. So best luck once again. And thanks, Rajnish and Swapnali both. And thanks both the prince. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you,
Mahesh,
Anand.
your closing remarks.
I'm actually grateful to all of you, Anand, Nida, Vivek sir. You all have joined, and this is really an overwhelming thing for me. Thank you, Rajnish, for all your efforts. Swapnali, I've been troubling you many times during this entire process, but you have been very patient. Your suggestions have really helped to shape this book.
Thank you, sir.
Though there were contents, it should be presentable also. So you guys have done a fantastic job.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Karthik.
Thank you so much once again. Special thanks to everyone and our chief guest Anand sir. I am very happy that you read the 68 pages of book. That took like lot of a time. As you mentioned that the case study we took it for real time. Seriously, Mahesh sir, you given the real time case study where it's happening in data centers project.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm very much happy that Anand sir said that 68 pages, he took the time to read that completely. If I'm in some work, okay, I'll read it later. But being elder person, being leadership roles, you took that much time. Thank you so much. And other leads who said Mahesh sir, colleagues and Mahesh sir, peers, thank you so much. And today, this is the first time after a long time, because it's been 2 years I left out from the provisional world. Just I finished my master's. After 2 years, I have been connected with all over the professionals today.
Lovely.
So I will be also sharing across these Amazon links with my university on all some other universities in the UK. So it's going to be happen that my plan is also going to connect with the current project management students in a few universities, which I already have tied up, which I already have a contact with my professors. So The other thing is, Rajni sir, you took a lot of your time. You took a lot of hard work also to putting it to publish across the globe. So I have a doubt on that. You have pasted the 4 links over there, which is India and the UK, but it's across the globe, right? Not only for UK, it's across the globe.
Absolutely. Anyone in France can go to Amazon.fr. In Australia, they can go to .aus.
But only thing is they can pay with the dollars. That's it.
Yeah. They have to pay respect to their country. They can pay in their
currency.
Currency. If it is Europe, it is in euro. If it is US, it is in dollars. That's how it works everywhere. In fact, Karthik, even besides Amazon.com, Barnes and Noble in the US also sells this. So there are many online retailers who will be having this book. But as we all know, Amazon, sells the most in terms of books. So it's more, easily available. And even Barnes and Noble in the US. So if you have buyers in US, you can either tell them to go through .com or Barnes and Noble, anywhere.
Yeah, I have like a few friends across the globe, like working across.
Absolutely.
So I'll be connect with them, and all over thing what I'm doing, I'll share with Mahesh sir. Okay.
Sure.
And even we already connected on LinkedIn.
Yes.
So I may connect with you, me and Mahesh sir.
Sure.
The last thanks to Mahesh sir. It's just a minute I want to say about him.
Please.
I'm again telling that I'm really very happy to be a part of that. Even this is your idea, we start the book publication. But now I am also entering into the market, like with your help. And you've given me a chance to showcase my project management skills in terms of a real world. And I'm sorry that I eaten your brain very much in the last couple of months. Because Rajni sir, till this publication, I'm like just forcing Mahesh sir. Sir, it's been like already we prepared by November ending. It's December done, January done. It's already February done. So how many months we are going to be waiting? But finally,
takes 9 months to deliver a baby. So have patience. Don't worry.
9 months to deliver a baby, but our book took like nearly seriously 6 months now.
Yeah.
6 months. October,
Actually, I'll
November,
tell you,
December.
Karthik, what happens is I appreciate what you are saying about the content creation, which you guys have put your heart into it, but it's a process of publishing, which needs to be handled very delicately. There's a lot of quality checks. There is a lot of, process driven things, which we need to take care in the back end. We always tell our clients that it's not a complicated process, but the fact is it is a complicated process because we have mastered it and we are handling it in the back end. So to make your life easy, that's the whole, that's how this entire process works. So thanks for all your patience, Mahesh, you, Karthik, you as well. It was absolutely lovely to work with you all. Yeah.
Once again, thank you everyone. Looking forward more. And special thanks to Anand sir, special thanks to Mahesh sir, and another special thanks to my housemate Ganesh, who is in this call already. He's always supported me, like whenever I am in the study, and I took his inputs also while planning for something. While doing this book also, I also took his inputs. He's already a development manager in UK. So once again, thank you everyone from my end.
Sure. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This brings us to the end of this session.
Namaskar.
Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.